after defining the grids, we have to draw the beam. Okay, so one thing that you need to understand is that before drawing anything, you have to first define what material it is and how the section will look like. So right now we are just concerned with drawing a beam and getting its bending moment diagram, shear force diagram, displacement, and the reaction values. Okay, for that we don't need to do anything like that, and we'll do those things in the coming lectures. Okay, all right, so just draw it. So for that you have to go to draw and click on draw beam column brace objects and draw beam column brace. So you can see that this icon over here is also over here, right? So it means that either you can click on this option, after that a window will appear, or what you can do, you can just click here. Okay, so both mean the same thing. You don't have to go to all the way to draw beam column brace objects and click here. You can just click from here. All right now, so you don't need to look at any of these options. All right, so we'll just focus on drawing. You can close this window if you want. So right now you don't. Okay, so there are two ways by which you can model this beam. So one is, so left click over here, then click on the midpoint. After that, click on this point. Okay, so once you are done with it, just hit enter. Okay, so once you are done drawing, you can just hit escape to escape that command. All right, okay, so here you can see that we got two beams, right? But while we were drawing, so over here you should have seen that moment release is continuous. So it means that, so though these two beams are different, but they will behave as a continuous beam. Okay, so if the moment release over here is pinned, and if we draw the beam, in that situation there will be zero moment. Okay, so this point will not have a moment because it is pinned, right? So we'll just keep on continuous, and I just hit escape. So after drawing the beam, you have to assign the supports. Okay, so for that click on this joint over here, go to assign, click on joint, click on restraints for giving the support, and over here you got a fixed support, hinge support, roller support, and just a point. Okay, so we'll click on hinge here and just click on apply. Hinge support has been applied on this beam, but right now you cannot see, so I'll show you why. And just select this point again and click on roller and click on apply. We cannot see any support here because we are on the XY plane, that is we are seeing from the top, right? To see the support, we have to see the beam from side. So for that we have to see the beam in elevation. We can see the support here in the 3D view, right? So this is our beam and this is the hinge support, and on the other hand we got the roller support, right? So you can do this thing using the middle mouse button. If you scroll it, it will zoom in, scroll out, it will zoom out, and you can just click on middle mouse button to pan. All right, so click the middle mouse button, so drag wherever you want to take it. Okay, so after doing this, what you can do is that just select the middle joint. Now we have to apply the load of 20 kilonewton. So select the joint, go to assign, click on joint loads, click on force. So the load pattern is dead, and so the force is in global G direction. Okay, so upward direction is taken as positive, so we are applying the load in the negative direction, so we'll take as minus 10 over here. Okay, so 10 kilonewton. So unit over here is, so if you click on units, then we are on metric SI, that is in metric SI the force is on kilonewton, length is in meter. Okay, all right, so minus 10 kilonewton. So options over here are replace existing load. So if you have already applied some load and you want to replace it with a different load, okay, so we are not applying 10, we are applying 20. You want to replace it with a different load, then you can use this option. And if you have already applied a load and you want to add another load, so you can use this option. And if you want to delete the existing load, you can use this option. Okay, so load pattern name, right now we only have dead, and click on OK. Okay, so if you click on 3D view and you just rotate this, zoom out a bit, pan it, So now you can clearly see that you got a beam over here with supports at two ends, and a load of 20 kilonewton has been applied in the downward direction. All right. Okay, so there is